Hello, Ash. Welcome back. Yeah, Ash, how was school? Hey, I killed him! Wait, you're allowed to have your phone out in literally any class? Pretty sure that would be banned in, like, every class. You kids nowadays. What? What? That's a horrible reason why you're allowed to do that. I didn't even, like... I guess I technically had just, like, a generic dumb phone when I was in middle school, but I didn't have, like, a cell phone until I was 18. And then I bought that cell phone with my own money. Got on my own plan. Back in my day, we kids didn't have these fancy schmancy smartphones. We had dumb phones. You could call, and if you're lucky, you could text. You're learning by watching me? I don't know, I just find that hard to believe that someone could learn something while watching me. Like one of the least educational channels are out there. I theoretically could be more educational, but that shouldn't be my job. It should be your teacher's job to teach you that crap. I'm so hurt. You don't watch me during class? I thought we were best buds, Ash. I can't believe this. You don't watch me during class? So offended. Just ask for a commentary video. I can do a video where I talk a lot. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean I can't do it. That was... Whew. Wow. Wow. Knowledge is fast, but that turkey was fast, sir. Oh no, I'm not giving him... Yeah. Very bad spot. I totally understand what he's getting at. I'm just giving him a hard time. Giving him a hard time because I can give him a hard time. I know exactly what he's saying, Christine. I, I, I am very well aware of what this man is trying to convey. I do the same thing. I can't pay attention worth crap unless I'm also paying attention to something else. I'm just giving him a hard time. Because can you think of what they would try to do or say if we did that when we were in school? They would abso-freaking-lutely lose it if we tried doing that in school. I'm gonna break that pot. If we even looked like we weren't paying attention, we got in trouble. Like, screw not actually paying attention. Like, all we had to do was look like we weren't paying attention and we were in trouble. I'm sorry, Turkey, but this is where our paths must. Frickin' he's so annoying when he does that. So, I'm sure I've shared this before, but I'm a Jehovah's Witness, so we don't celebrate holidays. Well, it was Thanksgiving time, and we had this thing where we were coloring turkeys. This was for kindergarten, by the way. I was in kindergarten when this happened. We're coloring turkeys, and I refused to color a turkey because it was kind of like a holiday-themed activity. I didn't do that because of my religion. I got in trouble for not coloring a fucking turkey. So my goal is to beat the world after that lava world. Because if I was playing this with Turtle, my goal would be beating the actual game, but beating the actual game by yourself, and not with the second player, is actually really freaking hard. I mean, it's really freaking hard to beat it with a second player, let alone yourself. So, I'm gonna set a bit more of a realistic goal and beat the third world. Wow. Okay, that poor caveman. And then we'll just be pleasantly surprised if we beat anything past that. But I ain't betting on it. Yeah, Turtle's good. I have to decide whether... So basically... I should have known that was gonna happen. Basically, I have a limited amount of time in the day. And I can only talk to Turtle during a limited amount of time because... he can't... We used to talk for like hours upon hours upon hours every single frickin' day. And he can't do that anymore. So I have to decide what I want to spend my time with him doing. And I've just been spending a lot more time doing stuff I didn't feel like streaming with him. So that's why he hasn't been in a lot of the streams. We still talk almost every single day, but I've just been doing a lot of non-stream activities with him. Playing a lot of Stardew Valley recently. I don't always feel like streaming, so I kind of gotta decide what I do and don't have him in. It's also... it's also harder to pick streams where I can do multiplayer. One of the main problems is Turtle's schedule isn't as consistent as mine. So if I start... Come on, what is up with these arrow traps? If I start... oh my god, what is up with these traps? It's really hard to start a stream that's based around multiplayer, because the only stream that it really works with is Spelunky, because every other game is, most multiplayer games is like a really... Most multiplayer games are really long. Oh my god, jetpack! And I don't consistently know when he can and can't stream. So it's really hard to... You know what? I'm going over to jungle. It's really hard to consistently keep up a multiplayer game that has like a lot of different episodes when I don't have a consistent schedule. I don't even know when I'm going to talk to him every single day, so it's really hard to keep up a game that needs multiple episodes. Spelunky is an exception. Spelunky, you could just pick it up and do whatever, whenever, and everything's chill. Like, you know how many... episodes Stardew would have? And I'd have to consistently plan around that, and then we'd have to do it consistently, because you can't just start doing a game for a short period of time and drop it. YouTube doesn't like that. There's a lot more hassle going into planning videos around 2 people than you may think. Oh, that's... No! Yeah, this is why I'm not really holding out high hopes of beating that third world. Yeah, not really holding out high hopes. Not holding out high hopes. It's so much easier just picking a random game that I want to do, and then just doing it whenever I feel like doing it. I don't have to base anything around another person. I do enjoy having him in streams, but it's just, it's honestly easier not. That sucks. That... Oh, that really sucks. That sucked! Just got beat 9 levels. 9 levels, that's all we're aiming for, is 9 levels. It's 2. That sucks. That's 3. I don't know I took Turkey with me. I can't take him with me. Four! 5 more levels. That is a metric frick ton easier said than done. Oh, that's so much easier said than done. Oh, that's so much easier said than done. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Christine. Hollow Knight, not not that hard of a game. It's hard, don't get me wrong. It's definitely hard. Not that hard of a game. You want a hard game? Play Spelunky 2. That's a hard game. Play Spelunky 2, go for the true ending. Spelunky 2 is so much harder than Spelunky 1. Oh. That sucks. There was no good option there. Oh, this sucks. Giving me a lot of crap, aren't you? Well, we're going jungle. Even though I really don't want to go jungle. The dead are restless. This is great. Wait, actually, dang it, I didn't get to show out a really cool secret there. Okay. What do you want from me, game? Hey? Hey? Progress is being made. No. No. Okay, good. I got rid of that dick bag. Where's the exit? Oh. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so much. Okay, 2 more levels. We got this. Oh, buddy, old fellow friend. We don't got this, by the way. I'm not nearly practiced enough on this boss. I consider that a successful run. Even though we're not even close to the end. We have this level, then another level. So we have 4 more levels on here. Then we have Ice Caves got 1 level. So we have 4 levels in Tide Pool, 1 level in Ice Caves, 4 levels in Neo Babylon, and then the final boss. And he has an effing axolotl. Of course. Now it's all about how many levels we can beat. Cause our luck is running out. Yep. Yeah. Tis other cookie crumbles. No, 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 Christine. If you ever believe anything I ever say in my whole life, believe this: I will never beat this game by myself. There's not a frickin' chance. Like, all the stuff we did up to that point was the easy part of the game. It just got exponentially harder. From, like, I don't actually legitimately know how to beat the final boss with just one person. Like, you can, somehow. Like, if we were talking about beating Spelunky 1 by ourselves, I can do that. I can beat Spelunky 1. Spelunky 1's fine. Spelunky 1's hard, don't get me wrong. It is very hard. But it's doable. Spelunky 2 is just a whole nother can of worms. It doesn't matter how much misplaced faith you have in me, Christine. That's not happening. It's like saying, I give you one attempt to 112% Hollow Knight on your next attempt. And I have faith that you're gonna do it. It doesn't matter how much faith I have in you, that's not happening on your next attempt. No. See, someday it theoretically could if I had such little of a life that I cared enough to grind the ever-loving crap out of this game. I do not care enough. This game is way too hard and not worth my time to put in. You know how much hours I would have to put into this game to even have a chance of beating it? Way too much for my liking. Way. I may not have a life, but even I have to draw the line at some point. Like, I have better crap to be doing than putting... I would, no joke, have to put, like, 500 hours into this game to have a chance of beating it. And I have better crap to do with my life than that. So, no, I will never get good enough at this game. You know how often I play this game? You know how often I play this game? I have, in the whole entire time that I've ever owned this game, with all of the playthroughs I've done with me and Turtle together, I have a total of less than 60 hours in this game. Like, in order to have 500 hours in a game, it would have to be my 4th most played game on Steam. And to put it into perspective, my most played game has over 2,000 hours in it. I have so many games with so much hours, but 500 hours is such a long time for a game that I do not get nearly enough joy out of putting 500 hours in. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, I love Spelunky 2. It's not put 500 hours into great. That question is debatable. It can have one of two answers. My most played game ever, I don't technically know, because the game that I think is my most played doesn't actually have a tracker of how much you play it. So I don't know my exact amount of hours in the game. So if we're going from what I think is my most played game, it's Minecraft. If we're going my most played game that I have a physical tracker that says you've played this many hours in this game, it's Terraria. Minecraft, I'd have to guess, is at least 5,000? At least 5,000 hours? Terraria, I have a guaranteed, because it actually tracks the amount of hours. I have 2,127 and a half hours in Terraria. Oh, that's... Aha! Thank you, Arrowtrap. But like I said, Minecraft doesn't count how often you play it, so I don't know my hours in there, sadly. Because that would be a very big number. And then, surprisingly, my next most played game, which you may be wondering, I'm not sure if you, I think you own the game. Christine, I'm pretty sure you own this game. You may be wondering, how in God's name do you put that many hours into this game? Is Subnautica at over 1,000 hours. How do I put so many hours in Subnautica? I don't know, I just really like the game. Subnautica has zero replayability whatsoever. When you start a game of Subnautica, everything is exactly identical from the first game you play to your 50th game you play. Everything is identical, nothing changes. It's the same game. Of course they do. That's the only way you can nowadays. I didn't used to. I started Minecraft way before Microsoft accounts were a thing. Yeah, the scary stuff will... Christine, once you learn where the scary stuff is, the scary stuff will always be in the exact same area every single time. It will never change. So once you know where not to go, you just don't go there. It'll, like, literally the big bads, the big jerk face monster douchebags, all have a very specific set spawn point, and then a set patrol radius, where they will only go a certain distance away from that set spawn point. They will never go any further away unless they are actively chasing you, in which case they will then return to their location. So if you know where not to go, just don't go there, and that'll never be a problem. They don't roam around. It's not random. But that's only for the biggest of bads. The medium-sized predators... The medium-sized predators are random. But they should be fine. They're not too arched. Actually, you can look up a map and see exactly where they spawn. There's maps of it. If you're really, like, that terrified of the game, there's maps that tell you exactly where they spawn and exactly where they stop looking. Oh. Oh. If you need to cheat to get the full enjoyment out of a game, then cheat to get the full enjoyment out of the game. If that's how you enjoy a game, no one's gonna stop you from enjoying your game. The whole point of the game is to have fun, and if you have fun cheating, then cheat. What are you talking about? Reapers are easy. You know you can't outrun a Reaper, right? There is no vehicle, no mode of transportation whatsoever that you can outrun a Reaper, right? It is one of the very few creatures that you physically can't outrun. I don't know what you're talking about. They're easy to get away from. No, a Seamoth can't outspeed them, a Sea Glide can't outspeed them, a Prime Suit definitely can't outspeed them, and a Cyclops can outstealth them, but they can't outspeed them. If you're playing the game as optimally as ever, there's a lot of areas you don't need to go to that have a lot of big bads. Like, you never have to go to the dunes. Yeah, that's not outspeeding them, though. Yeah, but if you want a clean pair of underpants, I suggest not doing what Ash is telling you to do. Because, trust me, after that encounter, you won't have a clean pair of underpants. I love it, he's just nonchalantly just shocks them. You get away from them. Yeah, you're not wrong, but you know how terrifying that will be for Christine? You know how terrifying that will be when Christine gets grabbed by that Reaper and she is freaking out trying to figure out what the right button is to electrocute that thing, meanwhile the Reaper is tearing her to pieces? You know how... You're not wrong! You can get away from them, but don't put Christine through that torture. Just stay away from them. Poor Christine will have a heart attack. Your best bet, Christine, is just staying the ever-loving frick away from Reapers. Just don't mess with them. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's nothing you can gain from it that will make it worth it. Just don't do it. A camera. Do I want to take pictures of the things that are about to murder me, or do I want to shoot them in the face with a shotgun? That's a tough decision right there. I don't know, Chief. There's one and only one time that you'll ever have to go anywhere near a Reaper. And it's a single Reaper. If you play the game optimally, you will never have to go near another Reaper for the rest of your life. Though, to be fair, you'll have to go through a lot more scary enemies, but you won't have to go through Reapers. Yeah, you could kill things. Though, that's, how do I put this? A lot easier said than done. Until you get some late game items. I wouldn't recommend it if you like, I don't know, your organs intact. A survival knife's only going to get you so far. Sure, it's great and all, but you're not invincible because you have a knife. Please don't just, like, roll into the dunes and be like, I got a knife, I'm fine. You make them. Don't just walk up into, like, a dangerous area and be like, I got a knife, I'm fine, because you're not. Don't do that, Christine. If you need to knock away the... If you have to knock away the occasional medium-sized creature that's giving you a hard time, the knife is great. If you want to knock away the occasional medium-sized creature, knife is great. Just don't. You're not invincible. You're only truly invincible when you get the Thermoblade. As Ash can verify. Once you get the Thermoblade, you just literally become invincible. Surprisingly, fire extinguisher, a lot more helpful than you may think it is. You may be thinking, this fire extinguisher is useless. What can I possibly do with it? Ow, that hurt. What can I possibly do with this fire extinguisher? Au contraire, monsieur. You can actually aim the fire extinguisher in the opposite direction you want to go. You aim it in the opposite direction you want to go while you're underwater, and you blow, and you actually can move faster. That was the trickiest trick shot of all time. MLG Pro. Ba -ba -da -ba. And his name is John Cena. Ba -ba -da -ba. Yeah, fun fact, you can actually go, it's, it's not an insane amount of speed, but you can go slightly faster with the fire extinguisher. Ow. Ow. That hurt. That hurt my feelers, Baka. I thought we were friends. I loved you, Baka. Ow! 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 I only play Subnautica with mods nowadays. Which, honestly, the mods don't change a lot of stuff. The majority of the mods are all quality of life. But there is a fun mod where you can actually make sea moss faster, and then you can outrun Reapers. Then it only actually that I love. So Ash, you know the two islands in the game, the floating island and the mountain island? I want to steal that so bad, but I'm not going to. Actually, that's a lie. I'm totally going to. So the mod that I have that makes CMOS go faster, it has different speeds. So you could go slightly faster, and then for a more expensive upgrade, it's even faster. And then I think there's like a tier 3 upgrade that you go really fast. With the highest tier upgrade, you actually go so fast that if you go underwater, go really fast, and then zoom upwards, you can actually jump the entire island. Just go up and over the entire thing. It's so hilarious. It's so much fun. I spent an entire afternoon just jumping the island for the fun of it. Oh, it's so satisfying. Mods make everything so much better. I mean, you could probably run through the dunes while smacking them in the face with your Seamoth. I don't know if you have enough time to shoot a torpedo accurately while going that fast. I'm gonna just show you what some of these later levels are. So this was the next level that we would have had to do. And I'm already stuck. And I'm dead. And I'm not dead! And I'm not dead?! What? I have to go down, right? I'm not dead! Okay, so that's one level that we skipped the majority of it, somehow, some way. And then this is the final world, Neo Babylon, which... Sorry, explosions happening. That's fun. And I'm dead. I feel you so hard, Beardot. Spelunky 2 is a blessing and a curse. And I'm stuck. Oh, hey, there's a ginormous alien with a spaceship. And yeah, so... Yeah, so this is the, this is the ice caves. This is the bundle of joy that we have to look forward to. I haven't even got to show the hard part yet. This is the hard part of the ice caves. Have I unlocked this person? I have unlocked this person. I have to fight Ice Mommy and Daddy. Huh, I didn't get a unique death message. I know there's, like, if I was starting from an earlier level, I most certainly would have all the items I would need to skip the King and the Queen. Like, if you have a cape, you can skip it. If you have a jetpack, you can skip it. If you have climbing gloves, you can skip it. I'm just trying to show everyone what is there. Because Lord knows I'm not making it here legitly, at least not single player. Ow. So if we ever did get here, this is what would be awaiting us. I've only ever beat Spelunky 2 a few times, and it was with a second player. And even then, it was never the true ending, because... Oh my god, the true ending is... Spelunky 1's true ending was bad. Spelunky 2 is just a whole new level of nonsense. Oh, that's one way to skip the king and the queen. Back to Neo Babylon. It's just so much chaos. There's so much chaos. So much chaos! Yeah, the problem with Yetis is you can't whip them. You only stomp on their heads. I don't know how I would get to that. That seems thoroughly impossible to get to. I wonder. Ha! That is... should not work. That should not work. But it does. And the dog's dead. Oh no. Should not work! What I did right then and there should not have worked. Okay, yeah. Chaos. Chaos. Chaos! 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 Control! Actually... haha! Ow! Okay, I don't know what you want from me, game, but... it's some pretty big shenanigans. Okay, there's just always constant explosions. Like, the second you get into this, it's just explosions frickin' everywhere. I beat one level in Neo Babylon! Woo! Nope! This is not the. Nope, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here! I can blow it up. Oh, that dog's dead. That dog's very dead. Oh, I am very dead. Oh, 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 okay. It gets really serious when you just walk into a level and there's instant explosions. There is not a good way out of here. Yeah, I don't know why chat got so silent all of a sudden. I hear the sounds of revelry. Actually, I think... No, no, no. I think I'm at the final boss. I don't count this as... If we do win this, which we're not going to, but if we do win this, I don't count this as a win. I only count starting from the very beginning of the game to now as a win. Yeah, we're supposed to beat her somehow. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You're blaming me for being funny on making your head hurt? I don't know, sounds like a personal problem. Couldn't be me, but... Do we keep playing Spelunky? Do you guys want to keep seeing me play Spelunky? Is that what we want? I can play another game. I have another game in mind, actually. I have 5 people viewing, and if they're viewing for Spelunky, then I'm gonna play Spelunky. Because I'm a man of the people. Ask AR, and you gotta say you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it. Because they never understand. Never understand a giant lizard hit you in the face. You know, I hate to break it to you, but I never thought I'd get mugged by a giant lizard. All the things I thought would happen in my life, being mugged by a giant lizard was in fact not one of those things. Thought people stealing my lunch money would have ended at school, but I guess I was wrong. Come at me, yeah, take that. There's 5 people currently watching those streams, so I'm gonna assume that they want to watch Spelunky 2, so I'll keep playing Spelunky 2. I don't mind. It's not the best game ever, but I don't hate playing it. I want that shotgun. I want that shotgun. I really want that shotgun. I hit a caveman who dropped a fucking... See, this is a moment that I would love to have Turtle here. Because I theoretically could beat this game with Turtle here. I've done it a few times. Me and Turtle, we do this fun game called Spelunky we created. The whole entire goal, at least for the first few floors, I think that means there's a lot of caves here? Come here, mole. For the first few floors. That skeleton saved my life. Skeleton saved my life. You try getting to the exit as soon as physically possible. Even if that means killing the other. Actually, it's encouraged to kill the other player. On the first few floors. All that matters is getting there fast. Parachute. That's... Guess it's not completely useless. That cape would be nice, but I don't feel like pissing off the shopkeepers. Let's go to the lava lair. I wanna go to the lava lair. I honestly did not know the dead could be restless on the volcano. I thought that was a jungle exclusive. That's evil. That's so evil. So actually, there's a second World 3 that he goes into the second phase. I'm gonna just block that off. And if we go down even further, there's a second World 3. The City of Gold, I'm pretty sure, is which one it is. I don't know it nearly well enough to decide to pick it. So now we got an axolotl. He can shoot bubbles, and most importantly, he can teleport. And as you can see, we're missing a whole heck of a lot of floor right there. That's evil. Okay, this is honestly my best chance. Okay, okay, okay. Stuff's happening. Stuff is happening. We've gone a lot further than I ever thought I was going to get. So... There's a whole big heaping pile of not helpful. Frick. Go. Go. Okay. 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 We're not beating this game. We're not beating this game. I hope you know this. This is not happening. I don't have enough practice on the final boss to be beating this game. I don't have enough practice on the final boss to beat this game. Doesn't matter if we actually get to the final boss, this is not gonna happen. Ah, well, frick. So now we're kind of in a predicament. Because we're at the final boss. I don't know how to beat the final boss in one player. I've never beaten her in one player. This is a problem. This is an issue. This is not good. Yep. It's not happening. She has 40 health, and you have to whip her like 40 times in order to win that. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a little. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts a little. Never thought I'd make it that far, but like I said, we were not winning that. Theoretically, I can win that fight, but I need a very specific weapon to win that fight. And just the chance of me getting that weapon is... very, very, very low. See, if I was in two-player, that fight would be so ungodly easy. Hmm. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so this weapon right here is a single weapon that will easily allow me to beat the final boss. Problem is, I can't buy it. So, we're gonna do a little something something. Hope to God we don't die. We officially have a run now. And we officially lost the run. Kinda would like to play something else, but honestly, this is one of my most popular streams I've had in a while, so. How's your guys' day going? Other than enjoying some great quality content. That was side quest of misery. So Grasshopper walks in a bar, right? Bartender looks at him and he's like, you know, you have a drink named after you. Grasshopper sits there, stunned for a moment, and replies, you have a drink named Steve? Okay, to be fair, Ash, I don't see you coming up with any commentary. I don't want to hear it from you. When you want to start helping this commentary, I will then care about your crickets. Is this supposed to be funny, Ash? Is there some joke I'm supposed to get? Boo. Boo. I'm not saying that joke wasn't funny. I'm just saying if I had to either laugh at that joke or cut my limb off, well, I'll be alright from then on. That was a horrible. It's a horrible. A priest, a cop, and an exorcist walked into a bar. I ducked. Now that was a bad joke. And I am not sorry for it. Oh, that's not helpful. I don't get why some of my streams do really well and then other streams are just garbage. Never be able to figure that out. Like, what's so special about this stream? Why do so many people like this stream? And it's just an ordinary stream. This algorithm's stupid. I put like a lot more time, effort, and energy into other streams, and this is the stream that becomes super popular. I could easily churn out streams like this. Chaos! I don't even know how I died. I don't even know what killed me. This is starting to get painful. There's only so much Spelunky a poor little man's heart can take. I think I have to call stream, at least for this game. This game's getting really old after 2.5 hours of it. I might come back later with a different game. I might not. We'll see what happens. See you in the next one. Bye!